Hello everyone, this is Shadow Mario 41, and welcome to my next Let's Play. Yes, this is The Legend of Zelda, Twilight Princess, one of my personal favorites for the Nintendo Wii. So let's get started. We're going to create a new quest log. There's my old one, and that's my dad's at the bottom. So we're going to be playing on file 2, I guess, because that's the only open one. But we're not just going to be Eric or Shadow Mario or anything. No. Nothing like that. When I play these type of games, it is Sir Eric. That's right. Actually, it's pretty awesome to have characters call you that. I don't know. It may not seem like it, but once we get into the game, you'll see it be like, wow, that's really cool. And for our horse, we could name it Epona, but what better name than just simple, standard 41. What a perfect name for a horse. I would name my pet something like that, wouldn't I? Anyway, let's get started. This is The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. We have a long adventure ahead of us. But first, we just start out, like kind of every fantasy RPG, start out as the young, unknown boy in the village. Huh. So we're sitting with this guy with an epic mustache, talking about the hour of twilight. A little foreshadowing. I have a favor to ask of you, Sir Eric. I'm supposed to deliver something to the royal family. Oh, royal family. That sounds like a job for our hero, Sir Eric. You have never been to Hyrule, right? No, actually, this will be my first time. Pretty interesting, huh? Kingdom of Hyrule is a great castle. Well, yes. And the Hyrule Castle town is back yet again for The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. It's getting late. We should head back to the village. I will talk to the mayor about this matter. So this is how the plot opens up. Link has to deliver or Sir Eric. I'll never get used to that. Has to deliver a package to Hyrule instead of that guy whose name I cannot remember. It might be Fado, it might be something completely different, but whatever. So as we make our way back through the forest, over this bridge, to grandmother's house we go. Now, we are going back to Ordon Village, where we live. A small little village in the woods. Do you see any parallels here to other Zelda games? Am I the only one who's like, okay, this is kind of similar to that one game, you know, with the musical instrument and the big field and all that jazz. So we're gonna walk with our trusty noble steed 41. Of course, what better name, right? So here we are back at Sir Eric's house. I don't know why he lives on a cliff and why there's a ladder there. I mean, I don't really get it, but I guess it's not really my place to judge, now is it? Oh, hey, little kid. I'll smile at that little kid. That little kid deserves a smile. So if you couldn't figure it out, our main hero is pretty much a role model to all the little kids around the village. And is one of the strong, you know, dependable people of Ordon Village. But here are some other people of Ordon Village. We have this little girl who's... What? Wait, whoa. Are you just taking 41? What the hell? Like, at least ask. Come on. This guy's gonna be like, hey, get up! What the hell? It's a Saturday morning. Go away. Get off of my lawn. Oh yeah, that's what I want to do. Who needs to go on a quest to save the world when we can herd some goats? That sounds like a solid idea. So let us start this game out by delivering packages and herding goats. This seems like an Animal Crossing level task. Where's 41? I don't know. Some bitch just came along and jacked her. Like, what the hell? Just took 41 away. 41's a girl, female, by the way. Not that the name would be, but come on now, hurry up and bring 41 with you. Fine, fine, fine. No need to get all angry. You already woke me up for my nap. Or my sleep, I guess. I don't know what time of day it is. But it's during the day. What the hell? Let me sleep. Doesn't seem to be like, you know, busy time of day either. Really? Did the goats need to be herded right now? I don't think so. Okay, so we're going to make our way to this little hot spring or fountain or whatever it is over here. It looks kind of cool, though. It's this little, you know, little enclosed type of area. Nice and private and nice and relaxing for 41 and this little girl who we're going to find out. I don't know her age. She can't be that little. She's got to be, you know, maybe 12. I don't know. Aw, you washed 41 for me. How nice. So now, just because of that line, you could plug in some very suggestive names for Epona, just for that one line to say, I washed blank for you. Not that I've done it, but there are a lot of people out there who, you know, play games for that type of thing. Anyway, let's use the piece of grass that 41 likes. We're already starting out with delivering packages and herding goats and blowing on grass, and this is just an exciting game. Doesn't this sound like a blast? No, it is. Trust me, this game's awesome. But a common criticism is that the intro, or this little intro part, takes a long time to get through, which it does, and it can be a little tedious. But once we break through this intro sequence, you'll see that this game will take off and be absolutely kick-ass awesome. But it starts out like any Zelda game, you know, where the small kid in the village have to venture out and undergo a quest to save the world. Not to spoil anything, but we will be saving the world. Hopefully, if we don't die. Good die. This game's actually pretty challenging. But anyway, that is way ahead. Right now, we're just a peaceful little boy with no trouble in the world except herding goats at Ordon Village. And we have that guy with a sword. And we gotta go up there to herd some goats. I mean, I guess that's kind of like our job. So, hey, this link actually works. Like, works for a living. Does work and gets paid, and that is not the way to the ranch. Can't even go over that bridge with Epona. Alright, turn around, turn around, turn around. Okay, where do we have to go? We have to go up there. Can we sneak through here? What the hell? The first challenge of the game, ride around with Epona, proving to be more difficult. Damn it. It's past the bridge. What the hell is this? Okay. Okay, come on. Walk and turn around. Turn around, stop. Double take 3 times. No. Let's go up. And yeah, it's a little interesting. This Link actually has a job, as opposed to the other Links who just sit around all day and do nothing. Anyway, gonna trot into the ranch where we find some unruly goats. Look at those unruly goats. How can you not herd these goats? They're just sitting there. They're not doing anything. Why do they need to be herded? Just leave them there. What's gonna happen? Seriously, if it starts raining, like, they'll go inside. Anyway, these guys have been awful selfish. They won't listen to me. Sorry to ask, but 41 can herd them real quick. We haven't got much time. So think you can do it for me? I'm from Texas. I don't know. I don't know why I thought of that accent for that guy, but goat herder, you know, whatever. So here's our first task of the game. Herding some goats. Anyway, I'm an expert goat herder, so we don't need to worry about that. Goat in, that's the double goat in, by the way, my trademark goat herding technique. Don't steal it. So this is kind of lame, I know. But I do like the fact that it says goat in whenever you get a goat. There we go. There's the quadruple goat in, specialty of mine as well. Oh, goat in. It's like Shine Get from Mario Sunshine. Like, who thought of just having big text on the screen? Goat in. Epic, yeah, goats. This is what we want to do in a Zelda game. Okay. Go in. Okay, come on, goat. Get over here. Don't even think about running around. You better go in that stable, or barn, or house, whatever the hell it is. Sorry to disturb your peaceful eating. You just peacefully chewing on the grass. Like, that's kind of mean. I don't know. I would not do this if I wasn't told. I hope I don't get on the bad side of these goats. But what the hell? Like, I would have just left them there. I can cover everything tomorrow without having to trouble you. So just sit back and relax, bud. Sounds good to me. How about today? Want to practice with the fences? Well, not really. This is just some basic horse riding practice. I mean, you can go around in this little course all you want, but it pretty much works like any game you'd expect. You just have to use A to, I guess, whip Epona, or 41 in this case. Whip that 41. And she goes a little faster, and then you can use that speed to jump over a gate. you know, like any typical game you'd imagine. Sure, saving sounds like a good idea. We'll save in the empty file right there. Sir Eric. Anytime I want to save, yeah, I know. Press the plus sign, and then you choose Save Game. So let's see. It's still a nice peaceful day in Ordon Village. No tragedy has struck yet. Not that tragedy will strike. When does tragedy ever strike the little peaceful village that you grow up in? No, I can't think of one game where that happens. Well, except Tales and Symphonia. But no other... Okay, Skies of Arcadia. But I can't think of any other games where that happens. Okay, like every RPG ever. But... whatever. I don't understand why Sir Eric's house has all these ladders everywhere. Is it really convenient to have ladders in your house? I don't know. It seems like multiple Zelda games have that too. Like, I don't get it. I wouldn't want to climb a ladder up and down the stairs every time. What about just stairs? Although I guess from Wind Waker that we learned that stairs are quite hazardous. You just roll into them. All right, what do you have to say? Did you hear they're selling a slingshot? Oh my God, it's a slingshot! So. The plot, or these little kids, we have Mallow, Colin, and some other guy, forgot his name, starts with a T. Tallow, maybe? Something like that. But anyway, they really want us to get a slingshot because they are too poor and too young and just kind of pathetic beings, so we have to pick up the slack for them and go purchase a slingshot. So that sounds like a good idea. Now the trouble is, Ordon Village can be a little tricky if you don't really know what to do right off the bat. You kind of have to do some miscellaneous errands and whatnot. But if you talk to the shopkeeper right away, she'll be a little depressed and won't sell you items right away. So we have to find out why. But we can go up here and Z-target that guy. That's just like the girl from Ocarina of Time. Yes. Why don't you climb up those vines, Sir Eric? That seems like a grand idea. We'll climb right up those vines. Oh, vine climbing. Luckily, they did a few things to improve it in this game. But anyway. Yeah, Sarah at the market. Yeah, that's Sarah's cat. So Sarah's all upset, or however you pronounce her name, I don't really care, that her cat is running away and just staring at the dock and not, you know, paying any attention to her. She's very selfish. So we have to get the cat back to her before we can purchase any items from her. So that includes the slingshot. Now, how are we going to do that? Well, we first have to start off by getting a fishing rod to catch a fish for the cat. But how do we get the fishing rod? Well, we first have to start... See, it's like a chain. It's a trading quest, so to speak. We have to start off with this grass. Blowing that grass that resembles an eagle will summon Storm Eagle. No, it won't. No, just a regular sort of falcon guy. Kind of how boring, just summoning a falcon. Please, I can do that in my sleep. I should hurl it at that guy, but I won't. I think I'm actually in the wrong spot here, so I don't think I'll be able to do much of anything, but I can kind of show off what I do need to do. We need to hurl the falcon in that direction, and we'll actually get an item on top of that little pillar over there. Oh, damn it. Totally just missed. Missing, like, the first jump. Like, I can't even ride a pony around the village. Maybe this is a trouble project. Maybe I shouldn't even get into this. I don't know. But there's no turning back now. We're going through with the Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. Alright, up the vines. Let's jump and jump again. Look at this. Jump again and jump again. Fearless Sir Eric. Jumping on platforms. Alright, so now that we're in the right spot, we're going to summon Captain Falcon, who will swoop down. There's no way to skip this cutscene, which is kind of sucky. He's going to swoop down from the skies and grant us 3 wishes. No, he's just going to land on our arm, and we can point with the Wii remote right at that little pillar over there, and the Falcon will rush forth and grab that cradle. Why was the monkey holding a cradle and just jumping in place on the pillar? Video game logic, that's why. Because that's what monkeys do. They just cause shenanigans. Alright, well, let's jump over here, and then jump over here, and jump down. So we have to give this cradle to... Who are we doing? Not over there. Right there, that woman right there. Hey, I have your cradle. Hey, I have your cradle. Hey. I mean, I could have just thrown it in the river. Apparently, she just paid attention after I threw it. Anyway, yes, that's your cradle. Oh, it's your firstborn. Well, why the hell did you let a monkey steal it? It seems a little irresponsible. Is anyone else seeing bad parenting here? Am I the only one who's putting 2 and 2 together? That, oh, that's a nice gesture that Sir Eric did, but, you know, it's to make up for just terrible parenting and just being a terrible person. But to make up for it, she will give us the fishing rod, our first major item in the game. as symbolized by the da 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 da, you got a thing sound. I'll be saying that a lot. Anyway, so we're gonna make our way down. Yeah, we can equip the fishing rod by pressing the minus button and then pressing B. But yeah, we're gonna make our way down to the docks where we can fish for a fish, and we will give the fish to the cat, and the cat will be all happy and smiley, and then yeah, that's the end of that story. All right, so let us fish at the dock right here. First, the cat runs away, a little camera shy, but that's all right. Whatever. More fish for me. I don't really care about you. All right, so the trick to fishing is very, very simple, especially with the Wii remote. You wait till the thing goes under, and then you pull up on the Wii remote like this. It'll say "fish on," kind of like "go in" or "shine get." And you just leave it pulled up, and eventually you'll get this thing. There's all different types of fish you can catch. I mean, that's a whole side quest, is to catch every different type of fish. Kind of the cat didn't want that. He's kind of just running around in circles. Whatever. Catch another one for myself. Don't really care about the cat at this point. So you just gotta wait till that thing. I mean, sometimes it'll move in place like that. Yeah, see, look, fish is like kind of getting it. It's like, and there we go. Right when it goes under, you go fish on, game on, and you pull up a fish. You caught a green gill. Oh boy! Hey, whoa! Hey, he was mine. Okay, I shouldn't make that joke, but that was my fish. Damn it! I did not give that fish to you. I would have given the first one to you. But no, that one wasn't good enough for you. You want that one. Well, what if I wanted that one? I want that one. Whatever. It solves the side quest, so I don't really care. Kind of funny that this game starts off with sort of a side quest-esque type of thing, but whatever. So now we can go over to the shop and talk to the shopkeep, and the shopkeep will probably be pretty happy that her cat came back after all these. Actually, I don't even know how long it's been. Probably hours. I wouldn't imagine days. Days would be a little bad, but anyway. Oh my, Sir Eric, you simply must hear this. My little cat is so amazing. Caught a fish. How do you think he caught it? He's a genius. Actually, I kind of helped, and whatever. Just give me free stuff. I don't really care who you give the credit to. I'm going to save the world, so it doesn't matter about your stupid-ass cat. Anyway, that's it for this episode of The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. I hope you enjoy this project. I know I will. We need 30 rupees before we can buy a slingshot, so we can't really do much else as of now. But in the next video, we will have 30 rupees, we will buy a slingshot, and we will continue our quest. See you then. Ciao.